वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह। वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह।
What's your name? Hi, you third boy from the top of the slide. You dropped your glove. This is what I am invited to birthday party. That the girl was blonde hair and brown eyes who wear a red winter coat in giving. When are we? You're glad that mother and father gives name to their children. It's so much easier and quicker. Our friend liar to say, Bill, you dropped your glove, or I am invited to big birthday party. Name are the cutest and cutest are friendliest. They used to say, who another nice thing about name is that they do not change as people do. Yesterday her hair was long. Today her hair is short. But her name is still Mad. On his birthday, Uncle Goyer did not have a wreath at Christmas Mountain. He did not, but his name is still Gorage. Several years ago, you looked something like this baby. Now you look more like this boy or this girl. But your name is the same. People are always changing a lot, little or a lot, but people first name stay the same. Another good thing about a name is that something says something nice about some. Girl name Owen come from words meaning loving. Lily comes from the name of flower. Her name means dirty and sweet like the lily. Carteen comes from a word meaning thirdly. It says that she is honest lady and by all. Dolly comes from the word meaning gift. You now have happy you are and a gift come your way. But from a word meaning joy. It that she brings happiness to everyone who knows her. Boy name are Owen, wrote from word meaning story, brave, lucky. Victor comes from the word meaning winter. Richard comes from the word meaning wave. Charles comes from a word meaning man of common people, a man who work on the land. Ewart comes from a word meaning tractor. It says that he will help or take care of others who are working and younger that he
Very good.
Visiting India, it looks like a fat ice cream cone. Randy wanted to know what looked like an ice cream cone. India, his sister told him. Their father smiled. It does a little. Ruth and Randy Martin with their father were looking at map of India. At the white top of India, Mr. Martin said, are some of the highest mountain in the world. With the snow the year round instead of ice cream. Randy said Ruth was old enough to go to the school and read books. The mountain are so high, she told Randy that they stopped the cold winds blowing from the north. The rest of India, the cool part does get colded off. That's why most of India has summer weather all the time. When we go to India, Randy said, I want to see the tiger in the jungle. I want to ride high on an elephant. Ruth said, and wear a sari. You know, one of those long dresses. The Martin family lived in England and they were going to visit India. The land of the Bible. David was 7 when he and his family moved to the village of Beersheba in Israel. He would never forget that first evening. His father's hand resting on his shoulder, his mother looking out across the strange, dry, rocky land. She looked softly home at last. Home to David had been their farm in Wisconsin with its rolling green fields and grazing cows. All his say hers was something like a desert. He was a one of thousands of families from many different parts of the world that had come to Israel to start a new life.
Very good, Kaveri.
Australia towards a population-free future. Though Australia has excellent wind resource, it 1% of electricity from wind. There are more than 40 wind farms operating in Australia. Australia is among the largest of greenhouse gases. It can reduce the of these harmful gases by adopting renewable energy resources like wind. A 50 wind turbine can cut greenhouse gases by 65,000 1,15,000 a year.
Very good.
Elephants have a larger brain than those of any land animal. They are display intelligent behavior and is sometimes smaller to that of humans and another. From example, they live in a group. Also, female elephants
Stop the smile when the street smile living become try to stop you out their smile to give its gets the whole new fresh stock and place it over its nest.
Very good.
The British rulers, however, were upset with the independence movement. Gandhi and thousands of peaceful followers were put into jail for their protest against the British. Gandhi read when he was in jail, he wrote, he prayed, he spun cotton thread, and he fasted. Once he went without food for 21 days. People around the world were against concerned about Gandhi's health. Gandhi knew he had to highlight India's struggle for independence. So he decided to peacefully protest British salt laws. These laws made it illegal for India to make the salt.
Droughts. Droughts are long periods of abnormally low rainfall. When droughts leads to failure of food crops, they can trigger a famine. Soil erosion, water pollution and deforestation also take place during droughts. Sahel droughts, 1972 to 74. Sahel is a drought-prone region of Africa, situated south of the Sahara Desert. It faced repeated droughts in 1972 to 1974, 1983, 1984.
Not only drawn by beautiful little bright sweet smelling flower, but I am also truly a tree of because human make music instruments from by your blessing.
Term of the cloud ever the happened since the last country. The country Australia has suffered the most traded drought for over 7 years. The Australia called it the big tray. A large number of farmers gave up farming, leading to a shortage and a rise the price of food.
Used in the form of hard and night. Solar energy is the region from the instrument of life on earth, which out is plant went to growth and animal ground statement.
Drinking water is necessary for survival.
You can save water even after you have drank it. Use 1 glass for drinking water throughout the day. This will cut down on the number of times you run your dishwasher or wash glasses.
old flames. In early time, the only fire people saw was when lightning struck a tree and set it ablaze. But about 1.5 million years ago, people in Africa were making wood fires to keep meat. They rubbed 15 kinds of dry sticks together till they got fire. Later, people found they could produce sparks to start a fire by sticking contained rocks called flames. Pieces of iron in Southeast Asian countries also square air inside a small bamboo tube. This produces enough heat to fire a fire.
Where is quicksand found? Quicksand can occur almost anywhere as long as sand and water are present. However, there are certain areas where it is more common, like river, beaches, lakes, and underground springs. But quicksand is not found in all these places all the time. It is found only when water collects in the sand and does not run away.
What is a waterfowl? A waterfowl is a South African antelope. It is about 2 meter tall and weighed about 60 kilograms. Because of hunting and agricultural pressure, it has become one of the rarest antelopes in the world. However, due to conservation of rewards, its number has risen from 15 to over 15,000. Walking on water, the green lizard can run across the water. It lives on trees close to water bodies. When in danger, it jumps and runs across water on its high hind legs, which have longer and extra skin between the nails to help them run.
Our planet is warming very quickly. The last 2 decades of the 20th century were the hottest in 400 years, and possibly the warmest in several thousand years. The last 11 years have been among the warmest since 1850.
Literally, they travel on shore in a single line and step on the footprint of the leading yarn.
Discovering a whole new world. So if microbes cannot even be seen, how do we know so much about them? It is thanks to a man named Anton van Leeuwenhoek, who in 1673 used two lenses. Lenses are the special glasses that are used in spectacles. To build a microscope by its use, he discovered a whole new world of tiny microscopic creatures under them.
During World War II in 1945, a nuclear bomb were dropped over Nagasaki in Japan. Several others were injured and maimed.
You can call me since my skin is fully with black spots. Those of my family who lives in the west forest are
The key found only in New Zealand as big a hen, and its egg a 6-time warning. When the egg grows to its full size, occupies a most species that kiwi are unable to eat even well.
Main troubles in the increasing amount of greenhouse gases. These are the gases that in normal amount are necessary to keep the earth warm. Without them, Earth would be an empty planet.
Long ago, there was a little boy who wanted to be a soldier man than anything else in the world. He played soldier by himself while his brothers and sisters play other games. Later, he went to a military school and studied very hard. When he was still a teenager, he became a soldier, but this small man wanted power. He wanted to tell people and nation and the whole world what to do. He kept on working and studying until he became a general in the French army.
The first flood. Sometimes high tides are responsible for causing flood. In 199, a combination of high tides and storms flooded the shores of England and the Netherlands, killing around 100,000 people. This incident was also the first record of a flood in Norway.
The sun warmed the air over land and water, but not equally. The air over land heats up faster, whereas the air over water takes longer. The warm air over the land, being light, dries, leaves behind a broad pressure area.
It was a combination of events that did the damage. It was a cold day. Air conditioning system were switched on everywhere and the demand for electric rose. It is in itself should not have been a problem, but the engineer made mistake in using the computer software that controlled in the energy supply.
Make heels cooking. Next time your mother start to make some doubts of some things good to eat, ask her if you can make some doubts of your own just for fun. If your mother is like most mother, she probably say but it expensive and what for to make doubt just for fun. And then it will be your turn to explain that the things that go into fun doubt do not cost very much. And fun doubt is not wasteful because it keeps and fun to play with over and over. Show the recipe for fun doubts to your mother. She will know if she has the incident that you need.
I put my seed into the ground and said I will watch it grow. I watered it and cared for it as well as I could now. One day I walked in my backyard and what did I see? My seed had popped itself right out without consulting me.
Poinsettia and her family. Poinsettia had 6 brothers and sisters, a mother and a father. They lived in a fine old house surrounded by hedgerows, bushes, and lilac hedges, which Poinsettia mother would occasionally cut for a nice effect in the dining room. There was Pachysandra in which to play hide and seek in the early evening of summer and a rock out front to sit on. Inside there was a red leather window seat for reading in the late afternoon sun and a bathroom with balloon pink wallpaper. Panastia thought it is a perfect house. One day Panastia came home from the library with her favorite book, a book about a little spotted circus horse who danced. Panastia had read it 5 times before, but she was looking forward to it all the same.
Very good.
The library. This is a lonely place to be. The books are everywhere and I can read them here or take them home and read them there. It is a kind of secret place where I can enter in and no one tells me where to stop or where I should begin. The books sit waiting on their slips as friendly as can be, and since I am Brewer, they all belong to me.
Very good.